Hi, I'm Blake Alexander, and this is my EDL 853 Module 1. A little bit about me. I'm 32 years old. I've been married for 4 years to my wife Hannah. We have a 1-year-old son named Brooks. I also graduated from Kansas State University with a degree in elementary education for my bachelor's degree. I later on was endorsed in physical education, and that is what I've been doing for the last 5 years here in Topeka. I've been doing physical education. Before that, I had 3 years as a fourth grade teacher at Atchison County. The elementary school that I work at, State Street, it's K through 5. I do PE for kindergarten through fifth grade. I'm also a coach at Topeka High School. I coach football. I'm the defensive coordinator, and then I also coach throwers for the track team. A critical reflection of my school's special education program, just a little bit about it. We have 7 special education teachers. I believe 2 of them are part-time. And we also have 12 special education paras. We do have a therapeutic classroom where kids will stay in there for most of the day. It's kind of like an alternative room for some of our students. As far as we go, we deal a lot with IEPs. And I know that our special ed teachers work a lot on IEPs a lot of the time, and our job in PE is to carry those out. Some of the other things our school does, we do testing modifications, and then for PE specifically, for what I teach, the district does provide an adaptive PE teacher for students that have requested it, or we as PE teachers have requested it, or somebody else in the building has requested an adaptive PE teacher to come in for a specific student that has needs outside of what we may be able to give them as just a regular classroom PE teacher. A personal reflection. In PE, we do adapt our lessons. We, may do our testing differently for them for the different tests that we do. We may give, alter an activity, give them a different type of ball, make something a little bit easier for them to help them be successful in our class. Also, I know that we do a really good job with inclusion with most of our SPED kids. And then a little bit more about me is one thing I know that I need to do is become more knowledgeable about everything that goes into special education and everything that I could be providing them. More things, more different types of accommodations and adaptations that I could be doing. I also know that I need to have better communication with our special education team and our paras because I don't always know all the IEPs for our children. I also don't always know exactly what, if a para is in our room for a student, exactly what their role is and how and what their responsibilities are and what I should be, asking them to do or counting on them to do and what should be my responsibility as a classroom teacher. So those are some of the things that I know I personally need to work on. So a plan to improve or enhance my school's current practices. The first thing I would think would be better communication between the special education department and the classroom teachers. I feel like that would open up the pathways for people to understand things a lot better. Also, I would like to provide training, to help teachers know, especially me as a PE teacher, different ways that I can adapt things. I know that we do it here, but I'm sure there's a lot of other ways that other people do it. And then also, modifications to our lessons to help accommodate people. And then also the next one is para support expectations. What are our paras supposed to be doing when they're in a classroom with a student? Are they supposed to be with that student, helping them do every move, or are they just watching them for different things, and only going to step in when they really need help? It's just kind of the expectations at our school kind of need to be explained more so that me as the classroom teacher and our paras also understand their role. And then the last one is retaining good staff. I know our special ed department, paras, and both our teachers have really it's really been rotating, in and out. We lose a lot of special education people every year, and more want to step in. So I think to improve our special education program, it'd be great for us if we could retain good staff. And then funding. So first off, some things that are in cost funding, it would be the training of teachers, training on myself to become more comfortable and understand things better. That all is going to take time. And then something else is like that would affect the funding is the paying and hiring of special education paras. I feel like it's a tough job. It's something that requires a lot of patience and a lot of hard work. And honestly, we just don't pay our special ed paras very well. And I feel like if putting some money towards that and towards their training and investing in them and being able to pay them a little bit more, I think that would really, help keep our special ed paras and also keep, get some that are even more highly qualified. I know that's not always up to a building leader, the pay, but it's something that I could, help with. I could, be a voice for them to try to get their pay raised because it is a tough job. And that is my presentation. Thank you for watching.